Okay, good morning students. Welcome to the session. Now today's class we discussed about data transfers and manipulations. Okay, what a data transfer from in computer system, the data that can be transferred from one register to another register or one location to another register. Okay, that types of instructions we have to follow and discuss it in this class. Okay, data transfers and manipulations of the content or any data or any calculation, some other information that can be transferred from one register to another register or one location to another location. Okay, data transfer means mainly in order to transfer the information from one location to another location. Okay, in memory. Okay, in memory it transfer the information from one location to the another location. Okay, the basic set of operations available in typical computer is subject covered in this. And next session, most computer instructions are classified into the three categories. Okay, these three are the instructions in data transfer and the manipulation. This can be characterized into the three. Okay, first one is data transfer instruction. Next, second one is data manipulation instruction and program control instruction. These three are comes under the data transfer and manipulations. Okay, it can be classified into the three types: data transfer instructions, data manipulation instruction and program control instruction. First of all, let's see about data transfer instruction. Okay, data transfer instruction causes transferring of the data or content, any other information from one location to another location without changing the binary information or content. Okay, without changing any content or data, it can be transferred the information from one location to another location. Okay, here the data transfer instruction causes transfer of data from one location to another location without changing the binary information of the content. Okay, what is the definition of data transfer? Data transfer that can transfer the data from one memory location to another memory location without changing any content. Okay. Next, what is the data manipulation? Okay, data manipulation instructions are those that perform the arithmetic, logic and shift micro operation. That perform arithmetic, logic and shift operation. Okay, the data transfer and manipulation that can be classified into three types. Okay, data transfer instruction, data manipulation instruction and program control instruction. What is the data transfer instruction? The data transfer instruction causes transfer the data from one memory location to another memory location without any changing of data or any content. Okay, second one, data manipulation. Data manipulation instructions are those that performs arithmetic, logic and shift micro operation. Already we know what are the arithmetic, shift, logic, micro operations. Already we discussed it in earlier class. Okay, last one, program control. This is the third one of data transfer and manipulation. Program control instruction provide decision-making capabilities and changing the path taken by the program when executed in the computer. Okay, program control is one of the instructions that provide the decision-making in the internal parts of the computer. What is the decision means? The program can be successfully run, in which location it can be stored. Okay, decision that can be taken by using the program control instruction. Okay, program control instruction provide decision-making capability and changing the path taken by the program when executed in the computer. Okay, program control means, for example, you have to take any C program or any other language program. Okay, that can be executed. At the time of execution, it can be make a decision on that program with the help of program control instruction. Okay, data transfer and manipulation has classified into the three categories. First one is data transfer instruction, data manipulation instruction and third one is program control instructions. Okay, data transfer instruction that transfer the data from one memory location to the another memory location without any changes of the content. Okay, next one, data manipulation contains, it performs the operations or arithmetic, logic, shift operations. Okay, next, program control instruction that provide the decision making. Okay, that provide the decision making at the time of program that can be executed in the computer. Okay, these are the three categories in the data transfer and manipulation. Okay, first one, let us see about the data transfer instruction. Okay, data transfer instruction. What is the data transfer instruction that transfer the information, that move the content from one memory location to the another memory location. Okay, here the data transfer. Okay, the data transfer instruction move the data from one place in the computer to the another without changing the data or content. Okay, the most common transfer between the memory and process register, between processor register and input or output, and then between process register themselves. Okay, in data transfer instruction, the memory that can be transferred from one memory location to the another memory location. From which location to another location, from where to where? Okay, from between, that common transfers are occurred between the memory and processor registers, and between the processor register and input or output, between the process registers themselves. Here there are similar one is process register, memory to process register or process register to input or output devices. Okay, mainly the transferring of content in between the process registers. Okay, this is a typical data transfer instructions. Okay, by using these instructions, we have transferred the information from one location to another location. Okay, here there are load instructions, store, move, exchange, input, output, push and pop. These are the instructions provided into the data transfer instruction. These are the 8 instructions. 8 data transfer instructions. They are the 8 instructions are available in the data transfer instruction. Okay, these are the names of the data transfer instructions. What we have to call it as, and what is abbreviated as like this. This is called it manomix. Okay, here load means that can be abbreviated LD in capital letters. Next, store means ST. Okay, load means LD, store means ST, move means MOV of capital letters, exchange that can be represented as XCH, input means IN, output means out of capital letters, push means that can be transferred into the capital letters PUSH. Here pop means pop that can be represented in capital letters. Okay, these are the instructions for the data transfer instruction. Load means, for example, we have to take the 2 register. Okay, we have to load the content from one register to another register with the help of load instruction in data transfer instruction. Okay, next store means, for example, we have to take 2 register, R1 and R2. Okay, for R1 has some content and R2 has some content. By using this store instruction, we have to store the information in that registers. Okay, next move. Move means, for example, with the help of move, any instructions we have to use it that can be represented with the mnemonic. Okay, what is the store? We have to use the load. We have to use LD. Store means ST. Move means MOV. Okay, here move R1, R2. Okay, the content of R1 that is moved to R2. Okay, here. Okay, for R1 or R2, the content of one register that can be moved to the another register. For example, R2 has some content. Okay, we want to transfer the R2 register to R1 register with the help of move instruction. Okay, the content of R2 is transferred to the R1. Okay, that's why we use the move instruction, move data transfer instruction. These 8 instructions are the transfer the data from one register to another register. Next, exchange. Exchange means what is the mnemonic? XCH in capital letters. For example, R1 and R2. Okay, R1 is 10. R1 has stored the content of 10. R2 is 20. Okay, by using this exchange operator, we have to exchange the data from R1 to R2. Okay, we have to exchange means R2 has initially 20, R1 has 10. We have to exchange. By using this exchange operator, we have to exchange the data from R1 to R2. Here, by using the exchange, the content is transferred from R1 has, initially R1 has 10. After applying the exchange operator, exchange instruction, we have R1 is 20 and R2 is 10. This is the performance of exchange instruction. Next, input. Whenever user want to give the input with the help of IN instruction, IN in capital letters. Out means with the help of output can be displayed in the monitor by using this OUT. Next, push and pop operations are like that only. Push means insert the item with the stack. Okay, stack means like this. Stack. For example, you have to insert 10, 20, 30. By using the push operation, we have to insert the numbers like this. This is the representation of stack. Okay, by pop, we have to delete the operation. For example, we have to take the instruction pop in capital letters. Pop is an instruction. Pop 30 means in stack 30 is deleted by using the pop operation. Push. For example, you have to push another 40 number. Push means insert the item in the stack. This is known as a data transfer instruction. Load, store, move, exchange, input, output, push and pop. Okay. Next, coming to this table, 8 addressing mode for the load instruction. Already we discussed it in previous class, addressing modes. Okay, direct addressing mode, indirect. What is the modes or we have to take it? Here already we have 11 addressing modes. In that 11 addressing mode, in this we have to take only 8 addressing mode. Direct addressing mode, indirect addressing mode, relative addressing mode, immediate operand, index addressing, register addressing mode, register indirect and auto increment. Okay, these are the assembly conversions. By using the load operations, already in data transfer instructions, this is a load instruction. In the we discussed data transfer instructions. Data transfer instructions are 8 data transfer instructions. By using this load operation, we have to convert this to the assembly languages, assembly conversions. These are the register transfer. Here direct register means ADR means address. First one we see the addressing mode, direct addressing mode. Okay, here we have to use the load instruction. Okay, LD means load instruction. ADR means address register. Okay, here the register transfer means memory of ADR that can be transferred to the accumulator. Here in every operation, the information that is passed from one location to another location. Okay, in direct address has some address. Address means any address it may be. Okay, that address is transferred to the accumulator. Here what is the main use of the data transfer instructions? The data that can be transferred from one memory location to the another memory location. Okay, here direct address means directly memory of address. Here M means memory of this address that can be transferred in the accumulator. Next, coming to the indirect address, by using the load transfer, here @ means indirect address. Here we use it for indirect address is denoted by @. Okay, here indirect address @ADR. Okay, here we have to place it as memory of ADR. In that memory we have to place it. Okay, here we use the another memory. Okay, this is indirect address. Indirect address means already we see in the addressing modes. This is a type of memory. Directly, it does not represent a direct address. For example, the index is 100. Can be denoted as 101. Okay, 101 represents the 104. Okay, for what we have to find, we have 101 address. We want 101 address. What is the content of 101? Here, for 100 the content is 101. 101 as an index we have to take 104. Like that, the address is not specified directly. That is known as indirect address. Okay, that's why. Okay, this is a one type of memory. 100 is one memory and 101 is another memory. That's why we represented as M of M ADR. That is transferred into the accumulator. Next, coming to the relative addressing mode, with the help of data transfer instruction load, okay, relative addressing mode is denoted by dollar, okay, ADR means address register, okay, here we use the program counter plus address. Program counter means address of next instruction to be, it holds the address of next instruction to be executed. It adds the address and program counter into the memory. The memory is transferred to the accumulator. Next, coming to the intermediate operand. Okay, here also in all operations we use the load instruction. Okay, hash symbol is used as immediate operand. Okay, here NVR, that is transfer is, NVR means one type of register. That information is transferred to the accumulator. Okay. Next, coming to the addressing instruction. Here we have to denote it as addressing instruction is X. Index addressing is denoted as X. Here we have to take load instruction. ADR means address instruction. Okay, memory of ADR and XOR. XOR means one type of register already that we discussed it in the addressing modes. ADR plus XOR, that is transferred to the accumulator. Here we have to take the next register. Here only we use the symbol for indirect address for the identification of that address. Indirect address, relative address and immediate operand and indexing address. Here we have to take the register addressing mode. Okay, load is a data transfer instruction. In that, the assembling conversion is R1, register 1. The content of R1 is transferred to the accumulator. Next, coming to the register indirect. Load is a data transfer instruction. Here we have to denote it as a register indirect. For the difference of register direct and what is a register addressing mode? It is a direct phase. Okay, we specially denoted the indirect address. Register indirect address mode. Okay, register addressing mode is represented as R1. Register indirect mode is represented in parenthesis. In between parentheses we have to place as R1. That is we use the load transfer instruction. Okay, load the information, the memory of what is the address of this R1 means memory of R1, that information is transferred to the accumulator. Last one is auto increment. Okay, auto increment means for example you have to take 400. Okay, that can be incremented by 1. This means the auto increment. Okay, this is also similar to the register indirect. Okay, the memory of R1. Okay, here R1 is incremented by 1. First of all, we have to increment it R1 register plus 1, that is transferred to the R1 register. Okay, that's it. We have to increment it one position. Okay, here memory of R1 after incremented of R1, that is transferred to the accumulator. This is a table for 8 addressing mode by using the load instruction. Okay, this is a data transfer instruction. Okay, next coming to the second one, okay, data manipulation instruction. Okay, the data manipulation instruction perform the operations of data and provide the computational capabilities of the computer. The data manipulation instructions are typically computers are divided into the 3 basic types. Okay, here the data manipulation instructions are manipulated by using with the operations on data or any information. Okay, the computational calculations for the computer. Here for data manipulation instruction, the computer can be usually divided into the 3 basic types. First one is arithmetic instruction, logic and bit manipulation instruction. Third one is shift instruction. Arithmetic instruction, logic and bit manipulation instruction and shift instruction. Okay, these are the typical arithmetic instruction. First of all, we discussed about the arithmetic instruction. What is the arithmetic instruction? Already we know the arithmetic instruction. Arithmetic instruction means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, divisions. These are the arithmetic instructions. Okay, here we have to take the names of the arithmetic instruction. Okay, by using these names, we have to use in the computer with the help of Mnemonics. Okay, here the names of arithmetic instructions are increment, decrement, add, subtract, decrement, add, subtract, multiply, divide, add with carry, subtraction with borrow, negative with two's complements. Already we have to discuss it about these instructions. Already we know what are the useful, what are the contents available in this instruction. Increment means that can be incremented by 1. Okay, decrement means that can be decremented by 1, minus 1 it is specified. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, add with carry, subtraction with borrow. These are already we know in the previous sessions. Okay. For increment operation we call it as INC. INC is the mnemonic of the increment. Next decrement operation is we call it as DEC. Next add means in mnemonics or represented in capital letters. Add means ADD, subtract means SUB, multiply means MUL, divide means DIV, add with carry means ADDC, subtract with borrow means SUBB, and negative 2's complements means NEG. Okay, why you perform the 2's complements? Whenever the binary number is a negative number, the final result is negative number, we have to add that negative number to manipulate that negative number into the 2's complement. That's why we use the negative 2's complement. This is a data manipulation instruction. First one is arithmetic instruction. Next one is logic and bit manipulation. In data manipulation, second one is logic and data manipulation instructions. These are the some of the instructions in the arithmetic instruction. Here add means add. Okay, add I. Here add two binary integer numbers. Arithmetic instruction means addition, subtraction, multiplication, add with carry, or any negative number is fine that can be converted to the 2's complement, increment operator and decrement operator. Okay, add means add I, addition of two, add I is instruction is used for addition of two binary integer numbers. Here add F means add floating point numbers. Here I means integer, here F means floating. Okay, here add DD means add two decimal number in DCD. Okay, that's why we denoted as D. I means integer, F means floating, D means division number in DCD. Okay, here next coming to the logic and bit manipulation instruction. These are the tables for using the logic and bit manipulation instruction. Okay, here we use the clear operation that is denoted by CLR, complement that is used for COM in capital letters, and means A and D that is used also capital letters. Next OR that is represented an OR, exclusive OR that is denoted by XOR, clear carry means CLRC, set carry means SCTC, next complement carry means COMC, enable interrupt means EI, disable interrupt means DI. Okay, these are the logic and bit manipulation. Already we discussed it earlier class. What is the content of clear operation? What is the meaning of complement? And or exclusive or clear carry, set carry, complement carry, enable interrupt or disable interrupt. Already we know in the earlier classes. These are the listing of the instruction. In this concept, we are only listing of the instruction. What is the definition of clear, complement? Clear means the content. By using the CLR, we have to delete the content in the register. With the help of CLR, we have to delete the content in the register. This is about the logic and bit manipulation instruction. Next, coming to the third one of the data manipulation instruction, that is the shift instruction. These are the shift instruction. Okay, logical shift right, logical shift right that is denoted as SHR. Logical shift left that can be denoted as SHL. Arithmetic shift right that is denoted as SHRA. Arithmetic shift left that is represented as SHLA. Rotate right ROR. Rotate left that can be denoted by ROL. Rotate right rough carry through carry RORC. Rotate left through carry means that is denoted as ROLC. These are the shift instruction that is used in the data manipulation. With the help of data manipulation function, we use the arithmetic instruction, logic and bit manipulation instruction and shift instruction. By using these operations, we have to perform the calculations on the computer. Internally in the computer, we have to perform the calculations. Okay, logic shift right, logic shift left. Next, arithmetic shift right, arithmetic shift left, rotate right and rotate left and rotate right through carry. Next, rotate left through carry. that can be denoted in capital letters SHR, SHL, SHRA, SHLA, ROR, ROL, RORC, ROLC. These are the shift instructions in the data manipulation instruction. Next, coming to the third one, that is a program control instruction. First one is data transfer instruction, data manipulation instruction. Third one is program counter instruction. Okay, this is a program counter instruction. In program control instruction, the program control instruction contains these instructions: branch instruction, jump instruction, skip, call, return, compare, test. Okay, here the branch instruction is denoted by with capital letter BR. Here jump, that can be denoted by capital letter JMP. Skip means that can be denoted by SKP. Call means that can be denoted by CALL. Return means that can be denoted by SRET. Okay, compare means by any subtraction you have to denote the compare operation with CMP. Next, test by adding any content. Here compare is used for subtraction. Okay, for comparison of the result. Okay, in any subtraction operation has to be performed with the, we have to compare with the help of CMP. Okay, CMP is a one instruction in the program control. Okay, next, test by adding. Okay, addition operation that can be useful by using this test instruction that can be denoted by TST. TST means test with the adding operation. These are the program control. Okay, program control contain branch, jump, skip, call, return, compare, test. Okay, branch, here branch and jump are there. Here it can be uses both conditional statements or unconditionally. Conditional, it can be either conditional or unconditional. It can be branch, contain conditional or either unconditional. Jump, it also conditional or any unconditional statement. Conditional means it can be performed operation sequentially. Unconditional means it does not perform operations not some extent. Okay. Here branch, jump, skip, call, return, compare and test. Compare that can be used in subtraction. Test that can be used in the addition operation. Compare by subtraction we have to use the CMP as a command. Next, test means TST by using the addition operation. This is about the program counter. Here today we discussed about the data transfer instructions. In the data transfer instruction, what is the data transfer instruction? The data transfer means that can be transfer the information from one memory location to the another memory location. That can be characterized into the three types. First one is data transfer. Second one is data manipulation. Third one is program control. Okay, the data transfer means already we know from one location to another location the data that can be transferred by using the sum of the instructions: load, store, okay, load, store, add, subtraction, multiplication, division, add with carry. These are the instructions for addition operations. Okay, for data transfer operations. Next, coming to the data manipulation instruction, it contains the three types: arithmetic instruction, logic and bit manipulation instruction. Next, third one is shift instruction. Next, coming to the program counter, these are the instructions for the program control: branch, jump, call, return, skip, or compare or test. This is about the data transfer manipulation. Okay, next class we discuss about the next topic. Thank you.